Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. It's 12 minutes after 6, and while yesterday was a very gloomy look to the day, being that we had a mainly cloudy sky, we had a good bit of fog, we actually didn't get that much in terms of moisture, as we got less than 1/10 of an inch measured in Eau Claire anyways. There were some spots that were a little bit different. However, where we are for the month is almost twice, actually a little bit more than twice where we should be, being that we have gotten a little bit more than 1/2 an inch. And compared to October, this is about half of what we got in October as a whole. And mind you, it's only the 5th day of November. We're already getting more rain for today. So that number is going to be climbing by this time tomorrow, of course. And over the course of the year, despite the very dry end of September and majority of October, we're still a little over 2 inches above where we should be. Now, for this morning, again, rain chances continue, and we may see some moderate to heavy rates of rainfall. So if you do plan to head to the polls this morning or into the early afternoon, make sure that you have that umbrella handy, especially if you're waiting outside. Temperature's not going to be moving too much throughout the course of today, mostly staying in the upper 40s and low 50s, which is pretty much where we're at right now. 48 in Eau Claire. Do have a few mid-40s further towards the north. Ladysmith checking in at 44 degrees, and a few 50s further towards the south. 51 in LaCrosse and 50 in Tomah. For the time being, our winds are primarily out of the northeast, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, throughout the morning and into the afternoon, as low pressure continues to slide along that cold front that moved through, we'll start to see these winds take on a little bit more of a northwesterly flow, and we may have some occasional breezes out of that as well. Now, again, this is a lot more widespread when compared to what we looked at 24 hours ago on the satellite and radar. We could have some moderate, heavy rates of rainfall later on this morning into the afternoon, as I had mentioned, but those start to ramp up by the latter half of the afternoon. We're still going to hold on to a mainly cloudy sky until later on tonight. A few more breaks and the clouds start to develop. Now, tomorrow does bring the return of some partial sunshine, but for the most part, cloud cover is still going to hang around until later in the day tomorrow, most likely after the sun sets. And that'll eventually give way to a lot more sunshine throughout the afternoon on Thursday, and light winds going to make for a very pleasant day overall, as we have a very slow warming trend Thursday and Friday, getting a few degrees above average. Our average high resides in the upper 40s this time of year. Forecast is getting the low 50s, so again, not much of a change in our temperatures. Later on tonight, falling to the upper 30s. We'll still have some cloud cover hanging around and a little breezy as well. Tomorrow, lower 50s in the Coulee region, mid-50s by Thursday, and in the Chippewa Valley, likely staying in the upper 40s, if not the low 50s for tomorrow. Very slow warming trend takes us into Friday, overnight lows in the mid-30s before shower chances return later in the day on Saturday. Those then take us throughout the day on Sunday before seeing the return of some sunshine on Monday, with highs in the low to mid-50s for Veterans Day. Now for a Sunshine Award, Carrie Meyer would like to nominate Aaron Adkins and says, Dr. Adkins goes above and beyond for our hospice patients. He's caring, compassionate, and is willing to go the extra mile for our patients and their families during this delicate and difficult time. Thank you for always being there at any hour. Now, if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at WEAU.com.